Choosy against. Whoops. That wasn't right. Aha! Lossilohi. Now I don't actually know how he capses his name, so I'm just not gonna caps it. And hopefully everything's fine. So, here we go! LRM Choosy versus SAS NB's Lossilohi. The races aren't right, actually. I think the races are going to be reversed. But anyway, let's go. Set number 2 on Bloody Ridge. Now, some of you may know Lossilohi as Napoleon. That is his other well-known AKA. And yes, I was right, the races are actually reversed. So in the bottom left, as the teal Protoss, we will have LRM's Choosy. So let me fix that. Oh, I just realized, did I not fix the numbers last game? I'm trying to be fancy with the numbers, but maybe I shouldn't be. Yeah, I should just put P and Z. Like, I was trying to do Pro League style, where they put the clock position. Actually, you know what? Let me do it. So this, let's say this is the 7 o'clock position. Let's go with 7. And Lossilohi will be the purple Zerg in the top right, which is, I'm gonna go with, whoops. Oh man, this overlay is killing me here. Jesus. Bam. Alright, so he's gonna be Z. Let's call this 1. Let's call this 1 o'clock. Is that good? I think that's good. Makes sense to me. It's gonna be purple. And oh, I forgot to turn off mini. So we're gonna still have those ugly letters behind there. Oh well. You guys can deal with it. Pylon at the front here. I believe he will do Gateway, Forge. That seems to be the standard wall-in on this map, which is Bloody Ridge once again. Or I should say Neo Bloody Ridge. Actually, is this Neo Bloody Ridge? This might actually be Old Bloody Ridge. It doesn't matter too much, I think. Overpool going down for Lossilohi. How did he caps his name, by the way? Oh, he did caps the first L. Maybe I should do that. You gotta be good manner to the players. I always like capsing it the way they do. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, the purple's a little bit hard to see. There's not actually anything I can do about that, because these are like the built-in colors. Like, I can't change it manually, but then I have to alter like the red, green, and blue values, and I'm like not nearly intelligent enough to do that. Anyway. Looks like we do have a pylon blocking this expansion, and the probe's actually going to chase the drone all the way to the 3rd here. Does that mean he's actually going to let this finish? Because if he cancels that, then this is kind of pointless. See, well, Lossilohi does have 300 minerals, but yeah, he does cancel it, so then the hatchery goes down at the natural anyway. So, he didn't actually delay the... he didn't delay Lossilohi by that much, especially since it was an overpool. It looks like there's only going to be 4 lings made, but because an overpool, the block doesn't... I mean, you can delay them for a little bit, but they can just spend their money on lings, so it's not a huge deal. Anyway, I forgot to mention Choosy is a race picker. I believe he plays Zerg in the other 2 matchups, and then he plays PVZ. Although I'm often wrong when I talk about race pickers. I always get confused like what matchups they play. Anyway, the gas is down, and the drone is going to take the 3rd here at the right side. And these words are actually kind of annoying me. I must remember. SNM's here, right? SNM, yell at me after this game to tell to turn my mini off. Now I'm interested to see if Lossilohi goes for any kind of Hydra Bust, as that does seem to be popular in ZVP on this map. The choke is it's not too wide. It's kind of wide-ish. You have space for Hydras. Yeah, of course, it is a 2-player map. You can just rally your dudes over pretty easily. I don't know. I don't really know why Hydra Busts are so popular on this map. I mean, it's not bad for them, but man, we do see it a lot. Anyway, so I'm nice core going down, getting away with 1 cannon. I believe this is tight on the right side. I was told that this is tight. I'm still not convinced because it looks like lings can squeeze through there, but I was told that this is tight. So I believe by various good players, aka players better than me. So I do believe it. And looks like, well, Lair is about halfway done. You know, I was going to talk a little bit more about this matchup, LRM versus SAS Noobs, before game 1. I think I just forgot. But it's actually really exciting. So, I mean, obviously these are both two top-notch teams here. I don't know if I should count SAS Noobs as one team, though. They're the combined forces of both Team SAS and Team Noobs. Team SAS, of course, has 3 players in the top 4 of the ISL2, so definitely a formidable team. And Team NB, Team Noobs, has been you know, at the top there as well for quite a while. They've actually had a number of finals matches against. I actually, as far as I know, like the past like 4 or 5 seasons of IC Cup Clan League have been Team NB versus Team LRM. So definitely some rivalry going on there. In the Gambits Cup so far, the record between these teams, I believe, is 1-1. LRM took the Winners League style match, and SAS Noobs took the Pro League style match. Although an interesting side note to that is that in the match that LRM won between these guys, Ziki didn't actually play. Ziki, of course, being kind of Team SAS's star player, I guess. Anyway, Choosy going out with a 2 Zealot aggression. Does get a drone here. It's quite nice. Will he get another? I believe this guy... Oh, he's actually still alive! What the heck? He's gonna get 2 drones. He's gonna get 3? Oh man, he's gonna get 3 drones! Meanwhile, the guy in the main... That seems to be Ling Blood, not Drone Blood, but still 3 drones and a couple of Lings is, I think, definitely worth just 2 Zealots. A little bit of a mistake by Lossilohi to lose those. He's also going to lose 1 Overlord here. And a couple of gateways going down, making another Corsair. Might want to make a cannon around here at some point. Yes, there it is. Look at that, you guys see that timing? Oh man, I'm pretty good at this game. An interesting wall here. Evo and Den being used as part of it, and the hatchery, of course. Now, Hydras can slip through the right side, I believe. Lurkers might have to walk around, and eventually Ultras. But he is going up to the standard 5 hatches. Looks like no Overlord speed just yet, but it's okay for now. And, oh, the Scourge are out. Choosy manages to dodge them, and will escape. Photon Cannon in the natural as well. I think it's a smart idea. This ridge behind the natural allows for some nice muta harass. Can be quite annoying. Notice how the minerals are kind of right up against the cliff there, so mutas can be pretty good. Although it doesn't look like that's what Lossilohi's doing. Looks like there was a pause. That's fine. And it's quite cute. You can tuck the creep colony right in there. I like that. That's quite nice. And we do have a creep sunken going down in the 3rd as well. Where's the ramp? Okay, there it is. Okay. So that's another change they made between this old Bloody Ridge. I'm pretty sure this is the old Bloody Ridge actually, and not Neo Bloody Ridge. In the new one they kind of made it here, the ramp. They moved it up or something. And more importantly, the middle isn't quite so open. Anyway, it looks like 5 Zealots are moving out. +1 has finished. Is Speed gonna be finished soon? No, it looks like Speed has just started. So it's just a 5+1 slow Zealot push. I don't really know what he hopes to accomplish with this. Hydras are already in production. He is setting out a probe, but there's a Ling here to deny this base. But it looks like he does see it and kind of hides his probe in the top position. Very smart move here. Can allow him to make some cannons. Lings don't have the greatest sight range ever, so he's not going to see this. And does he look? He's actually made quite a few Scourge here. Is Choosy actually going for mass Corsairs? I think no. He's only made 2 Corsairs. I don't know what triggered Lossilohi to make that many Scourge. How many did he see? He must have only seen 2 or 3. And looks like he will scout the Zealots though. And I think I don't like this move at all. They do have +1, which means they're pretty nice against Lings. But without speed, like if Lossilohi just comes out with a bunch of Hydras and traps him with Lings, he's gonna lose all these Zealots for not very much. And it looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen here. You see, he can't run away now because he doesn't have speed. But it looks like Lossilohi doesn't, or I don't know why he's not engaging. He can absolutely kill these. But okay, looks like speed does finish now. So that's fine. DT takes out this Zergling. And the cannons are going down here, so Choosy just gonna get the 3rd pretty safely. He's getting +1 armor now. Now, I don't know if that was intentional armor or he just started that because his archives wasn't finished yet. I do think his archives was... Well, I don't want to say late, but I think his +1 might have finished before his archives went down, so he might have just started +1 because, you know, he didn't want to let his forge just sit there, which is fine. Looks like this Corsair will go down. The other guy is just going to scout around. There's one thing checking out the top left, the DT going to check out the bottom right. Of course, those would be the natural fourths for each of these players. And some Hydras are moving out now. Now there's a decent amount of gas stockpiled for Lossilohi. Well, not that much, but I don't see any lurkers. Okay, looks like lurker tech is just on the way right now. As is Overlord speed, so he'll be going some standard Hydra lurk stuff in the mid game. 83 supply against 87, so Choosy with a tiny supply lead, but more importantly, he's got his third base going up, and I like this, leaving a High Templar along with the cannons. 1 or 2 storms there, along with the cannons, can basically defend infinity Hydras. And looks like Lossilohi's going to respond by just taking a fourth at the bottom right. Although that will get denied by this DT. He's going to attack the Hydras first. No, looks like Lossilohi... Oh, no, I mean Choosy, sorry, not Lossilohi. Choosy does pay attention there and snipe the drone. Of course, if he wasn't watching, the DT would just naturally attack all of the Hydras, which would not be very useful. Just want to snipe that drone. And he should actually run it away now, because the Overlords are coming. But it looks like, oh, rather than that, he's actually going to send his army over to the third base. Now... Oh, nice storm going down, but a nice dodge by Lossilohi. Now, I believe there's 2 or 3 more storms here. It looks like 2 more storms in this High Templar. Some nice storms going down. He needs to get another one. Very nice storm going down. Where are the Zealots, though? Looks like Lurkers are out. Is he going to try and snipe the third? No, he's going to just kill a bunch of Hydras, and I think he should go home. Yeah, he should. Probably should morph these Templars into an Archon as well. They only have about 10 energy apiece, and it looks like a DT is taking out Hydras left and right here. Of course, DTs, when they do have +1, they can actually 2-shot Hydras. Rather than normally requiring 3 shots. Unfortunately, it looks like Choosy has rallied his gateway somewhere and is going to lose a Templar because of it. But look at this! Choosy actually expanding like crazy. He's taking to 6 o'clock. This means that his 4th actually went down before the Zerg's 4th. He's actually playing super greedy right here. This is actually the way I like to play PvZ. I don't know if it's particularly good. Since you don't really pressure the Zerg too much, but I mean, he did go for an attack there. He did get some cannons up. Now, he's gonna have to use these cannons to detect the lurkers because I don't see any obs anywhere. I don't even see a robo. Wow, looks like the robo's not even done yet. So his army's gonna get a bit contained here, but I don't think he really cares because he's got enough units at all the bases to defend. And he's got his, and you know, since he's going for the fast 4 bases, it's not like he really wants to attack anyway. But there's a bunch of overlords going here.